There it goes. There goes the melting pot of America. You got black, you got Spanish, you got Italian, you got everyone else coming into America trying to make a freedom living. And that's what this old melting pot is. Freedom of living. Living where you want to. That's why these guys fought and bled and get Britain out of the deal, people being on the tyranny. That's why they did it. And when they did it, they did it. And when they did it, then they saw slavery was wrong. So the Lord intervened on that. So they not only did the Abraham Lincoln put that on the deal. It's that ticket. But the real reason why he did that is keep them from proceeding from the Union, which is that the United States of America. And and we as back then, as black people back then, was a great ticket, a great front line for the war itself. Now, black people, you're 3 acre, 1 mule, and an acre. That's what it is.
40 acres and a mule.
40 acres and a mule, whatever, and a mule. And then when you get that, you got that settled. I don't know how many of them got 40 acres and a mule. That's crap, but you know. But apparently so, because my dad got 50 acres. I don't know about the mule situation, but his dad had that and lived free. I'll never remember my dad telling me, born in 1932, anything about slavery. Point plain and simple. He never did, and he never had no reason to tell. And he never said it was bad for him. He said he didn't like the situation that went on, like the Harry Tubman area, the Black Panther area, and all that stuff. He didn't like it. But he didn't like what the white people were doing. But he's also smart enough to know that without the white man, he could not survive. They didn't want to control the money. They didn't want to control other jobs. If you got to work with someone, he's not stupid enough to know to go back and then go back and then go back and talk about the white man and talk about the ones who beaten you, his family. He was stupid enough to sit up there and say it. He may have felt that way. He may have done it behind the back. I guarantee you my dad never said anything about it because that's all he ever worked for is the rich white man woman. But hey, my dad got 2 new houses out of it. He got 2, 3, 4, 5 new cars out of it and never had a problem. He lived real well. And we live real well. And now you can't sit up here and tell me that all white men are evil and prejudice, everything else. That is pure BS. And by the death of my sister, by knowing the death of my brother and my older brother and sister, and where they died, and how many other Caucasians came and gave and put money in and helped my dad just because they knew my dad and they knew what kind of person he was. Helped him with the funeral costs and everything else, and I swear to you, that's what they did while him asking the word. They gave it unto him. And I said, now, Daddy, whatever you've done, you did a great job. And that's one thing we got to learn. We do not judge the book by its cover. Judge the book by what's the intent. What is it teaching you? What is it telling you? And that book says, God we trust. For we the people, the Constitution is the one we should guide by. We, as black Americans, you notice I don't say African American because I already done said that. Africa is in Africa.
We don't
know, me and you don't know nothing about Africa. None of us know nothing about Africa.
Nope.
Africa's back before my grandpa and before him time. That's maybe his time before he become free. When he became the United States, Africa was history. So we are now known as American. Always have been since that day forth. We was right to vote and right to citizens of the United States of America. This African American is pure BS. Excuse the expression, but that's exactly what it is.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Black people need to wake up. Wake up and smell the roses. Do not blame the white man for everything you do. You get your sorry tail out there and work and get. If you don't have, fine. God will provide. He always have. I just told you a story about my dad and what had done for him. God always provides. You didn't starve to death. We grew on food. We grew on livestock. Ain't not a white man with a hood out there stopping us from doing it. We did it. He did it. And then he taught us how to do it. And then he taught us how to respect the white, the Spanish, whatever other color person is on earth. He taught us how to do that.
Oh, that's good.
And that's what's proud of me. People who sit up there and worry about what color because you don't have, that is your problem. Do not blame that on any other race. That is your problem. Get over it and keep on pushing. Because you got one answer. He's called J-U-S. And that is Jesus Christ and his Father. He's the one going to provide for you. He's the other one, no Barack Obama and all this bull crap. That's all they are. And that's all they ever going to be. As a man put their shoes on the same feet and the same way you put your pants on, he does the same kind of thing. He ain't nothing but a man.
Right.
That's all he ever going to be. And now he's what I'm hearing on this news, he's nothing but a politician and a crooked one in there. And we just seen that on the news a while ago. You cannot undo what the Constitution says. It cannot be unwritten unless it's voted into to be unwritten. They're rewriting the Constitution and they know it's wrong. They know it's wrong. Well, everything they're doing is wrong. They must need to go to jail. They must need to be going to jail and under the jail. That's every last one. And thrown away to keep. Put in, take those prisoners out of Gizmo, send them back home, and put their butts in their spot. That's what America needs to do. Put them in the daggone prison. Take their butts out of Gizmo over there in Cuba and put them suckers in there. And then waterboard their behinds and make them tell the truth.
What's your methods, Honda?
Okay. So, son, Tony.
Sir.
I'm gonna sip on this and then let's go get your baby girl. Go ahead and kill her.
That's cool. Thanks, Dad.